Hi everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today I will bring you to Montalcino and to a beautiful wine property where you can enjoy their amazing Brunellos and stay in an old bishop's house surrounded by nothing but vineyards. I stayed here for a couple of nights right around Easter time, and it felt like I had just been welcomed back home to an extended family meeting. Everyone was so kind and gentle, something you can hardly find anywhere else. Proof of that is the very generous breakfast that kick-started my stay, which included some very traditional Easter Italian treats. As the morning was absolutely beautiful, I spent most of it relaxing in and by the pool with views to the vineyards and the property under the gentle spring sun. Towards the late end of the morning, I had a cooking class scheduled with Francesca, where I helped make and cook some fettuccine al ragu, which we would later eat while tasting the wines produced in the property. While the ragu cooked, we also started preparing a batch of cantucci, an almond biscuit traditional from Tuscany that is typical dipped in vin santo. This is a treat I always like having when coming to Tuscany, and now that I know they are so easy to make and bake, I am sure I will be doing this a few times a year back at home.
Then when it's nice and golden, you take it out, you let it cool a little, you cut it. Brava. Grazie. Prego.
These were such a fun couple of hours where we shared experiences and Easter traditions, a great dose of laughter, and all of that over a couple glasses of wine. We then sat for lunch and a wine tasting session right in the small but picturesque glass house set in the garden with views to the villa and the vineyards. During the wine tasting, Francesco told us about the different vineyards they have at the property, the history of the family and origins of their winemaking business, and we tasted a sample of their Brunello Riserva and their Tirso wine. After a slow and delicious lunch, which always tastes better with a great wine pairing, we went for a walk around the town center of Montalcino. One of my favorite stores in town, where I always like to stop to check for anything new, is called Montalcino 564, with a beautiful selection of all sorts of local products, from ceramics and linens to wines and olive oils. Before going back to Villa Le Prata, we made a quick visit to the fortress of Montalcino, where you can climb up to the top of the walls and have an amazing panoramic view of the whole town and the hills of Valdorcia around it. We then went back to Villa Le Prata, which is just 7 minutes away from the center of Montalcino, and relaxed for a couple of hours. Let me take this opportunity to show you some more about the villa, our bedroom, and the garden and vineyards. If you are looking for a quiet and tranquil escape to the Tuscan countryside and want to dive deep into the winemaking of the famous Brunello wine in a small and authentic family-run winery, Villa Le Prata is undoubtedly one of the best choices you will find. It is secluded, yet not far from Montalcino and the rest of Valdorcia. The landscape all around is absolutely beautiful, and most of all, you are welcomed in such a warm way that it does feel like going back home. We then went to get ready for dinner, and the late afternoon light was promising a beautiful scenery all around. We decided to still take another walk among the vines before going back to Montalcino, where the light made the town even more beautiful. To end our day, we went for dinner at Il Grappolo Blu, where you can eat absolutely delicious and traditional Tuscan cuisine, making the perfect way to wrap our stay in Montalcino at Easter time. Thank you for watching, and I hope you liked another video in Valdorcia. Stay tuned for more videos of Italy in the upcoming weeks, and I would love to hear your take on Montalcino and Villa Le Prata in the comments.